Well, new tonight at 6, TikTok has been around for about 5 years, and it has now more than 1 billion active global users. And nearly a third of them in the U.S. are under the age of 19.
Yeah, and 2 on your side's Kelly Dudzik spoke with a Western New York psychologist and a cybersecurity expert about how the app is impacting its youngest users in this 2 on your side original story.
It can be a perfectly innocent endeavor, or it can definitely impact negatively on a young person's mental health. So it can go either way.
For the world's most downloaded app, licensed psychologist Dr. Amy Beth Taubleib says its impact on the mental health of teens depends on 3 main factors: how much time you spend on the app, what you're watching on it, and your baseline psychological and emotional status.
So if they, for whatever reason or reasons, end up watching certain things on TikTok, maybe less psychologically validating or healthy things on TikTok, that could clearly have an impact on their sense of self, on their self-esteem.
I asked TikTok for an interview. A spokesperson declined, but shared info with me about how TikTok has safety measures in place for teens. They told me the app is intended only for people 13 and up, but there is a TikTok experience available for people under 13 that's view only. There's also a family pairing option that lets a parent or guardian link their TikTok account to their teens so they can manage content and privacy settings. But remember, once something is posted for anyone to see online, it's out there.
And a lot of applications allow users to reshare videos and reshare photos. So it's not necessarily the organization doing it. So just being cognizant that if I post something, someone else may share it.
Ali Prout is an attorney who specializes in technology law and represents companies of all sizes. Prout says when it comes to data privacy and data security, it's important for families to review a company's privacy policy so you know how your personal data might be collected and shared.
Having appropriate passwords in place. Think before you click if you're not expecting to get an instant message or an email or something along those lines. Check to see if it's legitimate, if they're asking you for personal information. That's usually a good sign that if you don't know the sender, it might not be real.
Dr. Taubleib advises parents to use parental controls and talk with your child about how they're using the app.
On a very real level, I don't feel it's TikTok's responsibility. It is really more the parent's responsibility. And in terms of, is that enough or is that not enough? It so much depends on the young person.
And while research into the impact TikTok is having on mental health is just starting, Dr. Taubleib says we may never have a definitive answer.
And I don't know how we would ever be able to parcel out the effects of TikTok versus the effects of just living life. Does TikTok have some negative impact on some kids? Absolutely. Does TikTok serve a positive function for other kids? Absolutely. But to generalize and either demonize TikTok or to make it the most wonderful thing in the world, we really want to try to avoid that.
Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.
I do not envy the parents of young kids. You have to keep up with all these new social media crazes that come out because it can be harmful.
Oh yeah, it can be overwhelming for parents out there, and you have to take that responsibility and speak to your kids about it and check what they're doing online all the time.
Monitor.
Yeah.